Understanding.
Culture.
Power. Equality. God. Build or destroy.
Born.
Cipher.
Culture is our God. It's the intelligence of God, supreme mathematics. And once an individual has accepted this culture and sincerely lives it, he sees a rapid improvement in yourself. We have a lesson, God, is called the physical law. And one of the sentences in that lesson, it states that once you have accepted the true culture of Islam, they say Islam, I say the true culture of mathematics, and is thereby respected as God, you should see a rapid improvement in yourself. If you do not, you are not one of us.
And why should we apply mathematics? Why? Because mathematics is the language of the universe. Science and math to be right and exact. So when you go off this mathematics, you will notice you see a number sequence. You will notice everything that you do has a mathematical equation to it, or a formula, or an answer to it. You know what I'm saying? This is where we get into being problem solvers. When problems arise, we use supreme mathematics and supreme alphabets to break it down. Everything can be corrected through proper education. Proper education corrects all errors. Never forget that. So we must move in the balance of learning these numbers, these supreme alphabets. We must get into the formula. How do you use mathematics in everyday life? In everyday living, we have situations that arise, or problems that we call. So when you get these problems in life, sometimes you got to add, sometimes you got to subtract, sometimes you got to divide, and sometimes you got to multiply in every situation, and break it down into fractional and decimal. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you would truly understand what mathematics is. Then once you break down sacred geometry, the shapes, you will also find how these can be used as a weapon to problem solve. So it's highly important for us as a people to get back to these mathematics and these alphabets so we can break them down, because when you get into the alphabets, just the formation of the alphabets is residual. So it's power inside those letters. God communicates with the language of math and science. What is God? God is a generator, operator, and destroyer. God is the one who has knowledge of self. Also understand and understand that he is the one, he or she is the one that's a builder or destroyer. We are a builder of destroyer of realities, communities, and civilizations and nations. We hold the key of power in the mind. There's nothing that the mind cannot do on this planet, and especially in this universe. Us being so-called humans give us advantage over these animals. Give us advantage over these insects.
Supreme Mathematics can save your life if you take it serious.
The only thing that was going to save my life, I knew at that moment, was taking Supreme Mathematics seriously. You know, and that's when I realized, man, the only way I can allow the devil to get me is by living life unrighteously. Is by living a life where the devil can criminalize what I do to master me. So he can take my freedom away, he can lock me up, and I can live in his institution as a slave, a modern day slave as stated by the 13th Amendment, that slavery will not exist or be abolished except if you get convicted of a crime. So it was all about mastering the things that the devil